In a shocking turn of events that has rocked the world of the British royals, Prince Harry is facing an explosive lawsuit from a former employee of his corporate partner Betterup. The mental health services startup's ex-operations manager, Jacob Winwood, has leveled stunning allegations of assault and battery directly against the Duke of Sussex himself. If proven true, the accusations could shatter the prince's carefully cultivated public image while dealing a devastating blow to his noble philanthropic ambitions. The allegations first came to light through Winwood's blockbuster 62-page civil complaint filed in California Superior Court and subsequently obtained by multiple major media outlets. According to the suit, the traumatic incident transpired in September 2021 when Harry allegedly lashed out and violently struck the unsuspecting Betterup manager during a scheduled on-site workplace consultation in San Francisco. "I was merely providing routine guidance over corporate procedures ensuring accountability for both parties when Prince Harry reacted with threatening irate hostility like a belligerent untamed Windsor bull," Winwood's complaint states in grave detail. "Without warning, he assailed me with a blistering salvo of profanity-laced insults seemingly still harboring repressed ancestral trauma from his troubled childhood." Winwood claims the initial verbal assault rapidly spiraled after he steadfastly requested more organizational transparency regarding the vague parameters of Harry's nebulously defined Chief Impact Officer role. According to the complaint, the enraged prince then allegedly shoved Winwood against a wall while raining down closed-fist strikes upon his head and torso, leaving visible lacerations and contusions. He kept raving how I'd never understand how oppressive institutionalized family aristocracies operate before accusing me of emasculating attempts overcompensating after my own dad emotionally abandoned me as a child, Winwood's statement continues. "That's when Prince Harry fully snapped, repeatedly bashing my face while raving, 'Shut your mouth, you pleb, how dare you speak over a royal?'" Following the violent encounter, Winwood claims Harry warned him through gritted teeth about remaining permanently silent regarding the prince's apparent Buckingham blind rages passed through generations of inbred noble privilege. The former employee says he was then swiftly dismissed without cause or severance after initially reporting the assault up Betterup's official chain of command. "What happened to me was the stuff modern scandals are made of, a surreal admixture of both physical and psychological gaslighting converging in some kind of medieval Game of Thrones breach finding its final manifestation in 2023, Winwood told reporters outside the courthouse. Prince Harry embodies the sad cycle and antiquated aristocracy still fraught with the vestiges of multitudinous traumas inflicting narcissistic abuse upon anyone daring challenge their fragile egos. Representatives for the Duke of Sussex reacted with outrage, denouncing the allegations as preposterous fabulism from an embittered, disgruntled employee only seeking to defame the globally admired philanthropist through crass profiteering. However, they stopped short of issues any detailed rebuttals regarding potential corroborating evidence as news cameras inexplicably captured Harry breaking down in hysterical sobs during a recent public outing. He truly appeared catatonic in the grips of debilitating mental anguish during last weekend's visit with the Orphan Children's Foundation in Edinburgh, confirmed royal correspondent Tanya Resnick, whose outlet first released the disturbing footage. At one point the Duchess had to repeatedly console her distraught husband as he tearfully blubbered indecipherable apologies to the children themselves, almost pleading upon bended knees seeking atonement for some unspoken wrongdoing. While no direct connections could be established, several celebrity psychologists immediately began speculating the prince's sudden deeply disquieted state may have somehow stemmed from subconscious reverberations regarding the explosive allegations in Winwood's lawsuit. Whenever individuals accusing power figures of grave transgressions garner amplified public spotlights, it tends reactivating residual subconscious wounds, frequently triggering narcissistic injury for the accused party, explained famed Beverly Hills psychoanalyst Dr. Katrina Lissette in an in-depth television breakdown over the case. While any direct specific diagnosis would be irresponsible without a proper clinical examination, this alleged assault's symbolic undertones appear outwardly consistent with petrified fugues rooted in deep maternal abandonments which could have been re-triggered. The late Princess Diana's tragic story left immense primal lacerations beyond modern medicine's regenerative capacities. Others wonder whether any of Harry's reported breakdowns were partially driven by belated waves of deep-seated survivor's remorse settling over his privileged life after learning how his alleged actions gravely wounded an idealistic subordinate whose experiences clearly diverged from the prince's rarefied existence. It wouldn't be surprising if Harry's fabled human empathy receptors shattered upon realizing he not only may have perpetrated violence echoing his mother's worst traumas upon another young man still carrying his own wounds, but that he imperiously dismissed that person's torment much like any aristocrat desensitized toward servants and commoners, said royal commentator Piers Higginbotham. The unflinching moral mirror doesn't lie, and such unsettling self-realizations after the fact can crumble even the most ardently choreographed of public facades centered around relatability. This sad young man may have finally glimpsed his irreparably fragmented shadow. If Winwood's allegations prove factual, some have questioned whether any fallout from the assault could potentially jeopardize Prince Harry's brand ambassadorship and executive positions held at Betterup, Archwell, and other mental health advocacy organizations he's championed. While legal experts say the civil suit's odds hinge heavily on the strength of Winwood's documented evidence or potential corroborating witnesses, they agree the very emergence of such damaging allegations alone threatens toppling legitimacy facades underpinning Harry's entire philanthropic platform. Skeptics have already seized upon the indictment's resurfacing accusations the prince continually exhibited textbook traits of a privileged narcissist hiding behind compassion masks. Very few will take Prince Harry's mental health advocacy seriously if it's revealed he was allegedly assaulting subordinates and perpetuating the very same cycles of narcissistic trauma that originally sparked founding advocacy initiatives, said London litigator Clive Oakley. Successfully weaponizing mental health resources for selfish gains, erasing accountability for private transgressions, irreparably violates the entire humanitarian pact that platform represented in the first place.